Praise the Lord, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. Grateful, thankful for this day, for this time, and for this opportunity to come today at Legion in a very special way. In today's Good Morning Grief Devotion, this is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked that question. Grief, my brothers and my sisters, it is the natural, normal, necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expression of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up. We let it out. That's why we shout good morning, because morning is indeed a good thing. And I'm so glad that you're here with us on today as we dare to prepare the Legion in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Let's get to it. Today is day 9. This message is right on time. We're going to talk about when the ache still shows up. What do you do when that ache still shows up? Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord, guess what? He delivers them out of them all. Some days the ache returns without warning. A memory surfaces. A date appears on the calendar, a song, a smell, a familiar place, and suddenly the pain feels fresh yet again. When the ache shows up, it doesn't mean you're starting over. It means healing is not linear. We experience these. We have these grief waves, these aches that show up. And it can be absolutely amazing how out of the blue, through the trigger of something simple, a song, a smell, whatever the case may be, a date on the calendar, a memory, bam, that thing hits you hard like never before. And that's to be expected. That is to be expected. I'm telling you, I done told you 1,000 times, driving down the street, hearing a song, and one time I had to pull over. I was crying. I was crying so hard, right? Certain times of the year, you remember the season in which they transitioned and what was going on during that season. My sister, it was spring, and I remember the flowers blooming. That I would be at the hospital, and every time I pulled up to the house, there was a tree, and the trees was blooming. Every time I see that, every time in spring when I see the trees, bam, and it not only takes me back. And I'm at a point now with my sister that the ache doesn't show up, but those memories or those moments or those things that they trigger memories, right? They trigger moments, and the ache shows up. And depending on where you are in your journey, because you may be far along in your journey to where the ache is not aching like it used to, right? Or you may be still fresh in your journey to where it does. You got to know and understand when it does show up, it doesn't mean you're starting over, right? It means healing is not linear, it's not a straight line. And we're going to see things, we're going to experience things. Things are going to happen that's going to trigger memories. It's inevitable. That grief comes in waves. Some are smaller now, some still knock the wind out of you. But each wave doesn't undo the progress you made. It simply reminds you that love and loss are still connected. And I would even say that the waves are part of the process. As you navigate through it, it's part of the process. It's part of the cleansing. It's part of the journey. It's part of the healing. It's part of moving forward. It's going to happen. The grief waves are going to come. Some waves are small. Some waves are large. And when it comes, sit in it. Have your moment, right? Eventually it will subside. What did I say? I got my video. I kept this video down here. It talks about the grief waves. I'm going to play it real quick. To all of my people that are grieving, when that grief wave overwhelmingly rushes in like a flood and attempts to overtake you, give yourself permission to pause for the cause, to sit in that moment, to feel what you feel, and just simply ride the wave. Eventually, it will subside. I love it. Eventually, it will subside. Give yourself permission. Pause for the cause. Sit at that moment. Ride the wave. We was at a beach somewhere, and I was taking that video, and everything is content. So I'm like, let me slap some a voiceover over it and talk about grief. And that's the way it is. It was a video filled with waves, some small, some large. The waves gonna come, and when it comes, give yourself permission right? To sit in that moment, pause for the cause, feel what you feel, because eventually it does indeed subside. God is not surprised by the ache that returns. He does not withdraw when the pain resurfaces. He stays. He carries you through each moment when the grief feels heavy again, even if you thought you were past this part. You haven't gone backwards. You haven't failed. You're still healing. I got to say this because it's important. Some people think like, oh, I had a breakdown, which means I took some steps back. Or, man, I was doing good. I ain't cried in 30 days and I cried. I start all over at once. Nah, it don't work. Y'all, that's not the way it works. You didn't backslide. You don't start over at once. It's part of the process, right? I tell you all the time, grief is like a dance. And in a dance, you dance, take some steps forward, you take some step backwards. It's part of the process, right? You didn't have a lapse. You didn't have a no, it's part of the process. You ain't going backwards, you ain't failed, you still healing. And in the midst of it all, God is still faithful. Here's your point of application. When the ache shows up today, pause and pray. Lord, help me meet this moment with gentleness and not judgment. Let the ache pass without accusing yourself. Come on. I love it. I love it. I love it. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 9. I told you this message is going to be right on time. When the ache still shows up, because it's going to show up. Just happened to me this morning regarding my father. Yes, you know what I'm saying? It happened. Bam. I'll be trying to wake up for the 7 o'clock devotion, but I'll be oversleeping. Yeah, Mike, you got to get up, Mike. You got to get up, Mike. You got to get up, Mike. I'm preparing myself mentally, physically, and emotionally for the 15th of this month. This is the day my grandmother passed away. I have a lot of compounded grief, but this round I've been navigating it better. That's beautiful, Devada. The 15th, yep. Those anniversary dates, they come, right? Sometimes if it's predictable, it's manageable. Sometimes if we see it, we're aware of it. We take the necessary steps to be able to kind of say how we want to navigate through it, right? And so that's good. Let's go. We're going to be praying for you for the 15th. Love it. Good morning, Miss Tamika. Man, I love it. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hanging there. We're going to make it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And yeah, I hope and pray y'all have a phenomenal Friday. One day at a time. We're going to make it. Hang on and hold on. Help is on the way. Continue to grieve. Give yourself permission to feel and mourn. Give yourself permission to reveal. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I'm going to see you tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief devotion.